Hey everybody, so if you don't know me already, my name is Brianna. I go by the Gypsy, and lately being the Gypsy has not spoken to my spirit. I am in a complete home renovation, and there is no space in my house that is completely done. So your girl has not taken a shower or been able to cook or garden or read a book or water our plants or any of the things that make my spirit happy. So today our practice is going to be more of a yin practice, grounding, because I need it, and I feel like maybe you do too. And if you don't, jump in a down dog anytime you feel the need. But today we're going to just use, you're gonna one little prop. I would suggest you grab a yoga block, a pillow, a blanket. If you have an extra yoga mat like I do, you can use that. If you have a yoga wheel, you can use that. Anything to help you be supported in your reclined back bend is going to be beneficial today. Our practice is going to be more about grounding and just releasing than actively doing. So it's more of, like I said, a yin practice than your traditional Gypsy practice. And we're going to start in about 1 or 2 minutes. So feel free to grab that prop. Anything that you can use to make like a Tootsie Roll would be beneficial to you. And then grab that and get on your mat. I hope your January has been better to you than mine. And if it hasn't, and you feel like you are struggling alone, you are not. The host has fell out of your video. Okay. So yeah, I hope that you are feeling blessed and connected. And if my sound goes out or the video freezes, please speak up and let me know. I am using a very, very unique Wi-Fi, all right? Hey Google, play Garth Stevenson.
Okay, here you go on Spotify.
So you're going to roll up your mat, blanket, block, bolster. If you have a block, you can't roll it, but you're just gonna get it right next to you.
Sorry, something went wrong. When you're ready, give it another try.
You're gonna get that right near your lumbar spine, so right near your lower spine. And I want you to just nestle in, whether you're using a block, bolster, pillow, whatever, and you're gonna be able to lay on it so that you are here. And my water bottle is front and center. And it should give you a bit of a pop up, but I want you to make sure that your tailbone is actively resting on the floor. Hey Google, play Garth Stevenson.
Okay, here you go on Spotify.
You're going to allow your shoulder blades to melt to the floor. Make sure that your tailbone is rested. I want you to make sure your feet are flat on the mat, but you're not actively using them. And I want you to make sure your chin is tucked into your chest. You have lots of options for your hands. You can take them over your head and stretch them out, or you can take them out to a T. I want you to close your eyes. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, and let your spine melt into that supported block, bolster, pillow, blanket, whatever you're using. Let it melt there. And just relax. keys to this practice. If you are looking for some answers, the universe to guide you in a direction, you may feel like you're in a tunnel with no light. Turn your palms up so that the universe may turn on a light for you and you can walk in the right direction. If you feel like you are floating out of control, that the wind is blowing you rapidly and you feel like you have not tied down, turn your palms down to find some grounding. I know I am. We're going to be here for about 4 minutes. I'm sorry. So we're really taking our time in this practice. It's more about meditation. I want you to make sure your chin is tucked in because our throat chakra is not open. We are going inside, checking in, eyes are closed. You are here, I am quiet. If you have a really tight spine, you're probably struggling right now. I want you to think about dipping and maybe putting a bigger arch in your back. You can do that by making your pillow blanket a little tighter, or you can do it like I naturally did, kind of push up through your vertebrae, but allow your shoulder blades to actively push to the floor. You want to make sure your inhales and exhales are very big, so you almost feel like you're expanding that belly. And then when you exhale, you want it to fall right underneath you, almost like you're losing part of yourself. We got about 8 more breaths here. Feel free to wiggle your neck and your shoulders if you're a little tighter. You can activate your feet up and down, whatever you feel like you need right now to just kind of ground and connect to the earth. As you lay here and you go through your breaths, I want you to bring your thoughts and attention to your affirmation for today's practice. Maybe think about something you want to let go of or something you want to gain. Maybe just think about a magical word that takes you into serenity or feeling blessed, whatever that is. I want you to inhale that into your heart center right now. Exhale any stress or doubt you may have out. We're going to do that again. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So you should make a big sound like Are you ready? Inhale. And exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale. take this inhale here. Come high on your tippy toes and slowly walk your feet out with the exhale. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And maybe exhale, rolling your shoulders and wrists. Find some type of movement through your fingers. And then take a big inhale here. And exhale, slowly walk feet back in. You're so tired of your power drills. Take a big inhale here. You're gonna rock. So you're laying on your supported little blanket bolster. And you can rock your knees into your chest. And you should feel a little deeper than you would naturally. I'm trying to make sure my pants don't fall. These are not the best pants I have on. Your lower spine is still on your supported prop. Take a big inhale here. Nice and stretch your legs up. If you have the benefit of being near a wall like I do, you can walk your feet in to get a little deeper in this. If you're not near a wall, you have the leverage in this supported prop to stretch through your legs. So you're almost in a downward facing dog. Find inhale here, big inhale, and exhale, lengthen through those hamstrings. We're here for 5 yummy breaths. If you have tight hamstrings, you put a slight bend in your knees, just like you would in your downward facing dog, okay? So think about your down dog. If you have tight hamstrings, you put a slight bend in your knees. Otherwise, you're nailing through the heels of your feet. It's not my toes doing the work, and you don't have to touch the wall at all. I could be right here. We can find a little movement. So do what works for you. It's your meditative practice. It's your yin style practice. I know this is not like a traditional yin, but this is my yin. This is what I do. But I don't want to do too much, but I need a little love. Maybe 2 more breaths. Last big inhale here. And exhale, you're gonna slowly let those legs melt. We're not gonna take them all the way down because we're not asking everybody to do too much. So when you get about halfway, bend your knees. Roll back so that your tailbone is back on the floor. And we're going to take our feet, Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined butterfly pose. So the soles of your feet are together and your knees are going to fall out. Think about getting your shoulder blades actively on the floor. BJ was falling off. And I want you to place your hands right on your lower belly, like right underneath your belly button. And kind of push that part of your body into your mat. Chin is touching your chest. So remember that we're not opening, we're not speaking this way, we're talking inside. I want you to let those hips open up. You are here for 8 solid breaths. Remember, this practice is about surrendering and letting go. More of a yin style practice or an inside meditation, movement meditation. So don't think about making something happen. Just let fucking go. roll your prop, feel free. All I want you to do is focus on your breath. Let those hips open up. Depending on your Supta Baddha Konasana, you can pull your feet in or take them out. So depending on how deep you want your butterfly to feel. Play with it if you like. It's totally up to you. If you have a tight neck, you could turn your right ear to the floor or your mat and count for about 4. And then rotate it on the opposite side and do the same thing. So it's up to you kind of what part of the body you're focusing on releasing. My back is killing me. I've been doing manual labor, so I need this time to realign my spine. Three more breaths. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up over your heads. Flex your palms and kind of push them out. I meet the wall, but you don't have to. You can just flex them and kind of float, reach through your wrists. And then inhale, ball up your fists. And flex your hands the opposite direction. Like they're folded into themselves. Take a big inhale here. And slowly bring them down to your side. Take a big inhale, and as you inhale, pull your left knee into your right. You're going to be in a supine twist on this supported block blanket bolster. Look at the opposite direction of your knees. Roll left shoulder, find a fetal position for maybe 1 breath. Surrender here, remind yourself how awesome you are. And even though we may relax or give in to the earth does not mean we've quit. Rest is just as important as work is. Inhale, open back up through the left leg, supine twist. On the opposite side, I'm trying to show you any butt crack. And you're looking the opposite direction of your knees. Bringing the right arm over, finding fetal position, opposite direction. And now slowly open back up, reach legs up towards the ceiling. And maybe reach up like you're folding up. You have that bolster behind you. And then, pull the knees, cross the feet at the ankles, and come up until you're sitting up. You're gonna roll over, cat and cow. You can roll your prop out the way for a little while. We'll get back to it. Palms directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Before we go on cat and cow, I kind of want you to just go side to side with your hips. Maybe find about 4 or 5 of them at your own pace. Open and arch. around. And now open and arch. You got about 4 more. Inhale, open and arch. Roll the shoulders back. Drishti might go up. And exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, open and arch. Exhale, round it back to child's pose. Relax the forehead, rest in here for about 3 breaths. Take a big inhale, take your drishti out towards your thumbs. And exhale slowly, slowly. Take your time pushing it up. Looks like you're a nice little kitty cat. And you're gonna go all the way through. I am going to tuck my toes, you don't have to. And find some version of a cobra. Elbows can bend, they roll back to your rib cage, and you're just gonna slowly take it down. Inhale, tuck the toes underneath you. Start to roll your shoulders back. Flow through your knees, activate your legs. Do not hinge your butt. Drishti is out. Breathe here. And exhale, flow through your palms. Inhale, last breath. Exhale, relax. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, elbows make love to your rib cage. Don't use your butt. Exhale, push up. Some version of cobra. Feel free to bend your elbows. Do not clench your butt. Let it go. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, shift back. Take it back, child's pose. We're gonna do like 3, maybe 4 more of those. Yeah? Use your breath, take your time. Think about moving meditation. How slow would that be? Take a big inhale. Look at your thumbs or wrists. Take your time as you crawl or push up into your cow pose. Inhale, open and arch, ready the body, and then push past your wrist, sink your pelvis or groin into the floor. You feel free to tuck your toes underneath you if you need to, or leave them flat, and melt down from cobra, flat on the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Tuck the toes, activate through the knees, engage the legs, don't use your butt. Exhale, flow through your hands. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, elbows make love to your rib cage. Exhale, push out of it, cobra. Find your version of cobra, whatever that looks like. And then inhale, slowly push it back. Bend the knees. Sink back, child's pose. wrists. Exhale, use that energy to push the body up on all fours. And now open and arch. Exhale, sink the pelvis, groin, goodies. Find some version of cobra or upward facing dog if you want to go that hard. And then exhale, start to melt it down. Let the forehead kiss the mat before you start to push back up and out of it. Tuck the toes, push the heels back with the inhale. Let the knees rise. Exhale, flow through your hands. Drishti out. And then exhale, melt it down. And then roll the shoulders back, elbows squeeze into the rib cage. Exhale, up and out of it, cobra. Don't use the butt. Let the booty go. Take a big inhale, push through your knees. Exhale, child's pose. Last one, you ready? Inhale, look out. Exhale, push up and out of it. Take your time, find your version of whatever is happening. I really don't care. I want you to do you, right? There is enough rules in this world, enough people telling you what to do, how to feel, when to do it, what to do, when to do, when to, what. Do you. Do what works for you. We'll be in child's pose, rest there. You are in this child's pose for about 8 breaths. I want you to feel free to get as deep as you can in it by taking your big toes together and opening up your knees really wide so that you can find the best version of your child's pose that you need, and you're gonna be there, so just relax. Find whatever works for you. If you are not comfortable with child's pose, please find fetal position or whatever you need. You can stretch those arms out. You can find them crossed so that you can rest. All I want you to do is breathe and let go. It has been a very, very rough last year, and I don't know about you, January has been just as rude to me as 2020, but I am trying to stay as positive and light as possible. I am making sure that I stay grounded, and one way that you can do that is simply just let go. Sink in, give in, and relax. That's what we're gonna do. You're here for 5 more breaths. If you are like me and resting on one ear, just rotate and lay the opposite side. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, bring yourself back to center, especially if you were rotating on one or another side. And I reach the arms out to a T. Out in front of me, I'm sorry. Exhale, push up all fours. Tuck the toes, open and arch the back. And exhale around. We're gonna take our hands and you can turn them facing in. So I'm turning my wrists in towards me, right? So my hands could fold. This is where you want to be. I'm gonna turn because I just don't want to give you all that boob action. And I want you to make little circles through your shoulder, not really evasive circles. They can be really tiny. If you don't want to move at all, feel free not to. You're here just 2 breaths. It's cold in here. I don't know about y'all, but I am missing hot yoga. I'm prepared to build a shed in my backyard and make it happen. We're gonna just bring it back, and I want your wrists to face into each other, and your fingers are gonna point out, so you'll look like this. Okay, yeah. And then you're gonna find little circles or hips, shoulders, whatever you need to get deeper into the pose. If you want to stay really neutral and just live in it, feel free. If you are working from home and you are on the computer, you should do these quite often. Remember, we're not trying to make anything happen this evening, we're just hanging out in it. Last breath. Then you're gonna walk out and you're gonna push your forearms on the mat, but your wrist is gonna face up. And you're gonna just open a little bowl of hope. You're gonna take your pinky fingers, they're gonna touch in your thumb, and you're gonna make that lotus mudra. And we're gonna hold our lotus mudra right here, like a little puppy pose in our backs. Your knees are right over your hips. You're gonna close your eyes. And you're gonna put all the wonderful things you can think of in your lotus flower. All the things you're hoping to accomplish this year. All of the things that made you awesome last year. All of your beautiful attributes. All of the things you give, the people you love. All of the wonderful things you cook. All of the funny jokes you tell. Your beautiful smile. How your shoulders sway. All of the magic you have in your being, you're gonna put in that beautiful lotus flower in front of you. You're gonna take a big inhale here. And you're gonna close your flower by interlacing your fingers. Push back so you're sitting on the heels of your feet, and you're gonna bring all those good things right into your center. And when doubt starts to enter, or stress, or anger, I want you to bring yourself back to this space, because you are amazing, you are blessed, you are safe. Let it rain down on you as you let the orange drip down by your side. Take one more big inhale here. Back to all fours. Open and arch the back. Tuck the toes underneath you. And we're gonna flow through our knees really slow. This is 8. Push back a little more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Start to use your legs. 2. 1. Find your version of downward facing dog. It may not be the best doggy you got today. It may be bent knee doggy like we started the class. It may be a real shoulder down doggy. It may be all tushy down doggy. Whatever your down dog looks like, find it for 5 more breaths. Feel free to walk your dog. Last big breath. Exhale, slowly drop the knees. Cross the feet at the ankles. Come through into your sitting down.